I am in a comet crater. What a magnificent place to be alive. Approximately 142 million years ago, a comet 1 kilometre wide, made of ice, dust and carbon dioxide, smashed down here. And it created a crater 20 kilometres wide, and the shockwave went 4 kilometres deep. A catastrophic event that occurs approximately only every 15 million years. Now, it's important to note that it wasn't a meteorite made of nickel, iron, stone. This is a comet crater, very special. Now, I've traveled a lot, I've seen a lot, and to me, this is one of the most special places I've been. So if you want to see it, it's called Ghost Bluff, about 200 kilometers west of Alice Springs, right at the end of the West McDonnell Ranges. You will absolutely love it. All right, everybody, so I'm at the lookout point in the comet crater. What I'm going to do is just look around here for some workout opportunities, and I go down there to the car park, see what else we can find. Just look at that, isn't that spectacular? So 142 million years ago, this was the site of a catastrophic event. All right, first up, nice and easy, the lookout point itself. There's a rock here and a rock here, and I can just smash out some dips. Now, my feet are going to be touching the ground. Doesn't matter, can still get a nice workout out of that one. Just bounce off it. And like I've said many times, this is really good for your triceps and your chest. One of my favorite exercises, one of the top exercises that you can do. And if you can't do this, you can just take the weight off by putting your feet on the ground and finding a lower object like a bench and working your way up to it. So that's number one. All right, so while I'm here, let's just remember what happened here. So 142 million years ago, a comet made of ice, dust and carbon dioxide smashed down here, creating this incredible crater, which used to be 20 kilometers wide and is now 5 kilometers wide. But the views are amazing, and if you yell, you can hear yourself echoing, which is quite special. So what I'm going to do, very simple, just raise my feet up, my hands are on a lower object, and now I've got some decline push-ups, which really good for your chest and your arms. Very easy to find in nature, this kind of exercise, and one of the best, so I really recommend it. And just do as many of those as you can. All right, I'm now down in the car park, and I wouldn't normally have a problem with a post like this, but it's quite spiky. So what I would normally do is very close grip the sidebar dips. It's really good because when you're out in nature, you can find a post quite often, and the idea is you can then push yourself up and down like that. It's a fantastic workout, but I honestly cannot do too many because it's so spiky. So if I have more time, I would put something on it or just find another post. But there is a good exercise for you. All right, time to show something a little bit different. So if you've watched my previous videos, you will have seen me out in nature doing a lot of front bar dips on bars, maybe on a log. It's very easy to pull off. But when you've got a bench like this, normally what I do is I grab the side and then I do a sidebar dip using the bench. But this one is too wide. So what you can do is you can just grab it like that, and now you are doing front bar dips on the bench, and my knees are off the ground. I'm sort of bouncing myself back up. It's a fantastic exercise. So there you are, no limits. All right, it's not always going to be possible, but if you can find two logs, two posts near enough to each other, you can then pull off a kind of a push-up. This one is quite far apart, so it's really testing me, but that's always a good thing. So it's just another idea there. Another one. So if anyone watching this has been to a comet crater themselves, I'd love to hear about it. Please comment. because my understanding is meteorite craters are much more common. I might be wrong. I've certainly never seen a comet crater before. One day, hopefully, I'll go to Wolf Creek, very famous crater in Australia, with that infamous Wolf Creek movie. So please comment and see you next time.